Hello YouTube, my name is Brian Johnson and this is my first video that I'm doing. I plan on creating a series of videos, and mainly what they're targeted at is at the Black community. Anyone can watch them. It's going to be practical advice on a lot of things. I am going to talk a little bit about politics, a little bit about religion, but a lot of it's just going to be life application. And my main goal is to help the Black community as far as helping us to be more fluent, helping us to be more kind, and helping us to be more keen and smarter and self-aware about different types of situations in the world. So my first topic is, how do you apply for a job? I'm a vice president of my company. I interview tons and tons of people all the time, and I just had a couple of practical tips I wanted to leave to help everyone understand what's the best way or best approach in order to apply for a job position. The first thing I'd have to say as far as advice is concerned is make sure that the company that you're applying for is a good fit for you. A lot of times we get hung up in whatever the starting salary is for the company and kind of ignore what the job itself is about. And if it's not going to be a good fit, if you're not going to be able to do the work, then it's not going to make a lot of sense for you to even apply for that position for long term. Know who you are and how you fit with the actual culture there. It doesn't make, if you love to talk and you're outgoing and you talk with everybody, applying for a position maybe as a legal secretary someplace wouldn't really make a lot of sense. You're going to want to be in a place that you can have those conversations and have a workflow that fits with who you are. You could apply for that position, but more than likely you're not going to work out that well, and you're probably going to be miserable yourself as far as what the expectations are. Also, when you come to the interview, make sure you dress appropriately. Don't dress like how I'm dressed right now. I had a guy come in once. He was just wearing a t-shirt and some really loud shorts. I don't even know what was on the shorts, and he walked in with flip-flops for a job interview. That guy wasn't serious about the job, and the interview didn't last long. Matter of fact, we have kind of a keyword that we throw out as a question when we're talking to people when we want to just go ahead and end the interview because we feel like the candidate is wasting our time. Most of our questions during job interviews are pretty serious, but if we ever ask a question about who's your favorite superhero, that's a signal to everyone else that's sitting in on the interview that you are not going to be extending a job offer to this candidate. Why waste everyone's time? This guy got the superhero question. His was Batman. So when you come to an interview, dress appropriately. If you don't have the clothes, ask someone if you can borrow good clothes. Something with a collar if you're a guy. Just something that looks nice if you're a woman. If you can't borrow the clothes, then just be honest up front. Let the people know, hey, this is all I have. I couldn't find anything better. I guarantee you they'll appreciate that, and they will not judge you for that. The other thing I'd have to say is show up early. You know the old adage, early is on time and on time is late. There's been times where guys have shown up for a job interview and they're 5 minutes late. The first thing I'm thinking in my head is, okay, if they can't show up to a job interview on time, are they going to show up to work on time? Also, do yourself a favor. Do a little research on the company itself. Make sure that, one, you understand that, like I said before, it's going to be a good fit. Second of all, it's very impressive if you walk into an interview and you're talking to the person who's interviewing you, and you already know about the company, you already know about the position that you're applying for, and you already know exactly how you would fit in at that position and with that company. You will blow them away. You will blow them away, and they will remember you over other candidates that might even be more qualified just by having that bit of information, understanding the company and understanding the role that you'll play in the company and how you see that you'll fit. You'll put a vision in their head, and that will make you hard for them to forget later on. Last thing I want to leave you with is be honest. There's going to be warts. There's going to be things in your resume or in your past that you're not going to be proud of. And that's okay. If you have a sterling resume, that's awesome. But if you don't, be honest about it. Don't try to lie. Don't try to cover it up. But you don't have to go into details. Just be forward, but you don't have to do a lot of explaining. A simple summary is really all you need to explain why you had a gap in employment or why you got let go from a previous company. You can explain, hey, I got let go from a company, had a difference of opinion with my boss. Guys, I hope this helps. Thank you for your time. Please like and subscribe down below.